4. Stress, syllable stress, word stress, variation of word stress. A. Understanding syllable stress. Syllable stress refers to the emphasis placed on certain syllables within word, Sembiring and Ginting 2016. In English, every word with more than one syllable has a specific pattern of stressed or strong and unstressed or weak syllables. Understanding and applying syllable stress correctly is crucial for clear communication and effective pronunciation. It not only helps in speaking fluently but also in understanding spoken English. A stress pattern can influence the meaning and rhythm of words. Syllable stress plays a significant role in the English language because it affects the way words are pronounced, understood, and differentiated from one another. For non-native speakers, mastering syllable stress is an important step toward achieving a more natural and intelligible accent. 1. What is syllable stress? A syllable is a single unit of sounds that typically contains a vowel sound and may include consonants. In words with multiple syllables, one syllable is usually pronounced louder, longer, and with a higher pitch than the other. This emphasized syllable is known as the stressed syllable, while the others as unstressed. For example, in the word present as a noun meaning give, the stress in the first syllable present. In the word present as a verb meaning to show or give, the stress is the second syllable present. The variation in stress can even change the meaning of a word as shown in the example above. Therefore, understanding syllable stress is essential not only for pronunciation but also grasping the nuance of meaning in spoken English. 2. Types of stress in English. There are several types of stress pattern in English. Primary stress, the syllable that carries the most emphasis in a word. In the word incredible, for example, the primary stress falls on the second syllables incredible. Secondary stress. Some longer words have a secondary stress, which is a lighter emphasis on another syllable in addition to the primary stress syllable. For example, in the word photographic, the stress falls on the first syllables photographic, but there is also a lighter stress on the third syllable. Unstressed syllable. These syllables are pronounced with less force, making them sound weaker or quieter. In the word banana, the first and the last syllable are unstressed banana. 4. Why syllable stress important? Clarity of speech. Incorrect stress placement can cause confusion or make it harder for listener to understand what is being said. For instance, pronouncing the word record with stress on the first syllables record indicates a noun, where stressing the second syllables record make it a verb. Misplacing the stress might lead to misunderstandings. Comprehension. Knowing the correct stress pattern helps listener recognize words in conversation more easily. Native speaker rely on stress patterns to understand speech quickly, especially in fast or natural conversation. Natural pronunciation. Proper use of syllable stress can help non-native speaker sound more natural. Misplaced stress can make speech sound unnatural or even comprehensible. For instance, stressing the wrong syllable in the word address might result in confusion between the noun form address and the verb form address. 4. General rules for syllable stress in English. While there are no universal rules for syllable stress, there are some common patterns that can help learners. Two syllables word. In most two syllables nouns and adjectives, the first syllable is stressed. For example, nouns table, money. Adjective clever, happy. In two-syllable verbs and preposition, the stress usually falls on the second syllables. For example, verbs to be, believe, to present, preposition around, between. Compound words or words made of two small words often will follow specific stress pattern. For example, compound nouns, blackboard, football, usually stress the first part of the word. Compound adjective, well-known, old-fashioned, and compound verb act to understand, to overlook, tend to stress the second part. Words ending in h, cyan, words that end with the suffixes ic, sion, or tion typically place the stress on the syllable just before the suffix. For example, geographic, decision, information. Words ending in all, eight, os, words with endings like all, eight, and os usually place the stress to syllables before the ending. For example, central, appreciate, famous. 5. The rule of syllable stress in intonation and rhythm. Syllable stress also plays a significant role in the overall intonation and rhythm of spoken English. Rahayu and Nafisa 2020. English is stress-time language, meaning that the timing of speech is based more on stressed syllables than one on the total number of syllables in a sentence. As a result, stressed syllables tend to be pronounced more clearly and with greater emphasis, while unstressed syllables are spoken more quietly and with less clarity. This creates a right time pattern in English speech that non-native speakers must become accustomed to. For example, in the sentence, she's going to the market, the words she's, to, and the are typically unstressed, while going and market receive the stress. Understanding this pattern helps listeners comprehend the natural flow of spoken English and improve their ability to mimic native-like speech. 6. How to identify stress syllables. To identify which syllables is stressed, speaker can use several techniques. Listen to native speakers. Pay attention to how native speakers emphasize certain syllables in words. Often stressed syllables are spoken with greater force and their vowels are longer and louder. Dictionary use. Many dictionaries provide phonetic symbols and straight markers to indicate which syllables is stressed in a word. For example, in the word banana, the second syllable is stressed. Clamping method. For learner, clamping on each syllable of a word while placing extra emphasis on the stress levels can help to internalize the stress pattern. For example, clapping for the word computer would emphasize the second syllable's computer. Syllable stress is fundamental aspect as English pronunciation that affects how words are spoken and understood. It plays a critical role in distinguishing between words with similar spellings, conveying meaning, and ensuring clarity in speech. By understanding and practicing the correct stress pattern in English, learners can improve their pronunciation, listening comprehension, and overall communication skills. Mastering syllable stress helps speakers sound more natural and enhance their ability to engage in conversation with confidence. D. Understanding word stress. Word stress refers to the emphasis placed on one syllables within a word, making it stand out compared to the others. Aulia 20 and 18. In English, word stress is essential for clear pronunciation, rhythm, and meaning. It affects how words are understood and can even change the meaning of a word depending on which syllable is stressed. Learning to recognize and apply the correct word stress pattern is critical for non-native speakers to accurate pronunciation, and improve their overall communication skills. Word stress in English play a key role in distinguishing between different types of words, such as verbs, nouns, and adjectives. Additionally, stress patterns often indicate the grammatical function of word, making it an essential aspect of both spoken and written communication. 1. What is word stress? Word stress is the extra force for emphasis placed on one syllable in a word. In stressed syllables, the vowel sound is longer, louder, and pronounced at a slightly higher pitch than in the other syllables. The stressed syllable carries the beat of the word and helps distinguish it from syllables. For example, in the word desert, noun meaning a dry region, the first syllable is stressed desert. In the word desert, verb meaning to abandon, the stress shifts to the second syllable desert. By emphasizing different syllables, the meaning of the word changes, illustrating how crucial word stress is for clear communication. Why word stress is important, clarity and understanding. Correct word stress help listener understand the intended meaning of a word. Misplacing stress can lead to confusion or misinterpretation. For example, stressing the wrong syllable in word like conduct or object can change the meaning from a noun to verb. Rhythm and natural speech. Proper word stress contributes to the natural rhythm of spoken English. Native speakers use stress to highlight important information within a sentence, making speech more dynamic and easier to follow. Intelligibility. Incorrect stress pattern can make speech sound unnatural and difficult to understand. Non-native speakers who misplace word stress may be misunderstood even if their grammar and vocabulary are correct. 3. Word stress pattern in English. Although English word stress can seem unpredictable, there are some common patterns that learners can follow to develop their pronunciation skills. Two syllables word. For most two syllable nouns and adjectives, the stress is typically placed on the first syllable. Nouns: table, morning. Adjective: clever, happy. In contrast, for two syllables, verbs and preposition, the stress often falls on the second syllables. Verbs: to begin, to decide. Preposition: below, between. Compound words. The stress pattern of compound words can depend whether the word is a noun and adjective. Compound nouns. These generally have the stress on the first part of the word, for example, airplane, blackboard. Compound adjective. These often place the stress on the second part, for example, old-fashioned, well-known. Words with suffixes. Words with certain suffixes tend to have stress pattern based on the suffix. Word ending in age, cyan, the stress typically falls on the syllable before the suffix. For example, graphic, decision, revolution. Words ending in all, os, et. The stress usually falls two syllables before the suffix. For example, central, famous, appropriate. How word stress changes meaning. In English, word stress can also affect the grammatical function of a word, particularly in words that have the same spelling but different meanings based on their stress pattern. These are known as heteronyms. In such cases, stress can indicate whether a word is a noun, verb, or adjective. Here are some common examples. Record. As a noun, record, a documented piece of information. As a verb, record, to document or capture something. Import. As a noun, import, goods brought into a country. As a verb, import, to bring goods into a country. This distinction is vital for both understanding and producing correct English. And a non-native speaker's who incorrectly stresses this word may inadvertently change its meaning, leading to confusion in communication. 5. The rule of stress intonation. Word stress is closely linked to intonation, the rise and fall of pitch in speech. In English, stress syllables are spoken at a higher pitch and often with greater emphasis. This creates a pattern of stress time rhythm where the timing of the sentence is based on the stress syllables rather then the total of number syllables. For example, in the sentence, the quiet brown fox jumps over the ledge top. The words in bold are stressed, creating a rhythm pattern. Native speakers use this pattern to convey meaning and emotion, making their speech sound more natural and engaging. Understanding word stress helps learners follow this rhythm and improve their ability to communicate effectively. C. Variations in word stress in English. Word stress in English can vary based on several factors, including word type, syllable structure, and even dialect or accent. While many English words follow regular stress patterns, some exhibit variation that can challenge both native and non-native speakers. Understanding this variation is essential for mastering pronunciation, as they play a crucial role in how words are understood and interpreted in conversation. 1. Factors influencing word stress variation. Several factors can influence word stress pattern in English that include word length. The number of syllables a word can affect the word stress falls. Longer words often have more complex stress pattern compared to shorter word. Word function. Stress can shift depending on whether a word is used as a noun, verb, adjective, or another part of speech. This is common in English, where words with identical spelling can have different meanings depending on their stored placement. Affixes and suffixes. Words that contain prefixes and suffixes may follow specific stress patterns, with the addition of certain affixes causing stress to shift from its base form. Loanwords. Words borrowed from other languages often retain their original stress pattern, which may differ from typical English stress rules. However, over time, those words might adopt more standard English stress pattern. 2. Stress shifts in nouns and verbs. One of the most common variations in English word stress occurs between nouns and verbs that share the same spelling but differ in stress placement. Typically, the stress is placed on the first syllable for nouns and on the second syllable for verb. This shift can change the meaning of the word. For example, contract, noun, a formal agreement. Contract, verb, to reduce, insights, or to agree. Other examples include record, noun, a documented account or a music recording. Record, verb, to document or capture sounds. Permit, noun, an official document allowing something. Permit, verb, to allow something to happen. 3. Stress pattern in compound verbs. Compound words in English which are formed by joining two smaller words also exhibit variation in stress. Generally, compound nouns tend to have the stress placed on the first element of the compound, while compound adjectives and verbs might place the stress on the second element. Example: compound nouns stress is on the first word. Blackboard, a classroom tool or for writing. Football, a sport. Compound adjectives stress tends to fall on the second element. Old-fashioned, something traditional. Will noun, famous. Compound verbs stress may fall on the second part. Understand, to comprehend. Overlook, to fail to notice. Being aware of this stress pattern help in correctly pronouncing compound words, which is common in both formal and everyday speech. 4. The role of suffixes in word stress. Suffixes in English can also cause variation in word stress. with certain suffixes leading to predictable stress shift. Some suffixes move to stress to specific, while other affect on the original stress of the base word. Stress moving suffixes. Suffixes like tion and sion often shift the stress to the syllable directly before the suffix. For example, economic from economy, information from inform, decision from decide. Non-stress moving suffixes like ness, and men usually do not change the original stress pattern of the base word. For example, quietly from quiet, happiness from happy, improvement from improve. These rules help speaker anticipate where the stress will fall when forming new words, especially when dealing with more complex vocabulary. 5. Stress in loan words and foreign influence. English borrow a significant number of words from other languages, and these loan words often retain the original stress pattern from the source language, leading to further variation in word stress. For example, faïence, French origin, stress on the second syllable. Café, French origin, stress on the second syllable. Ballet, French origin, stress on the second syllable. In some cases, loan words may eventually conform to more typical English stress pattern, while in others they maintain the foreign pronunciation. This diversity adds to the complexity of English word stress but also reflects the richness of the language. 6. Dialectal variation in word stress. Word stress can also vary depending on regional dialect or accent. British English and American English, for example, sometimes stress the same word differently. For instance, in British English, the word advertisement is stressed on the second syllable advertisement. In American English, it's often stressed on the first syllables advertisement. Such differences may not significantly affect comprehension between speakers of different dialects, but they do contribute to the diversity of English pronunciation around the world. 7. The impact of word stress on comprehension. Word stress plays a vital role in the clarity and comprehension of spoken English. Misplacing stress in a word can lead to misunderstanding or confusion, especially in words that change meaning based on stress pattern. For non-native speakers, mastering word stress is key to sounding more natural and improving their intelligibility in conversation. 8. Strategies for mastering word stress variation. To improve their understanding of word stress variation, learners can use the following strategies. Practice with commonly stressed words. Familiarize yourself with common English words that have shifting stress patterns, especially nouns and verbs with the same spelling. Listen to native speakers. Listening to a variety of native speakers from different English-speaking regions can help learning to recognize and adapt to variation in words. Use dictionaries. Most dictionaries include pronunciation guides with stress marker to indicate where to emphasis should be placed. This is particularly helpful to words with unpredictable stress for loan words. Immediate speech. Practicing by mimicking native speakers, especially in terms of stress in writing, help to internalize the correct stress pattern. Word stress in English varies based on several factors, including word type, lag, affixes, and origin. These variations are a critical aspect for English pronunciation as they influence meaning and comprehension. Understanding the different patterns of stress and how they apply to various types of words, including compounds, loan words, and words with suffixes is essential for mastering the language. With practice and awareness of this variation, learners can improve their pronunciation and enhance their ability to communicate effectively in English.